Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today we have Aave protocol. We are going to see the exact targets that Aave is going to have as it is back inside the triangle. Of course, before we continue, do not forget to join our monthly subscription, patreon.com/mindyourcrypto. Buy me a coffee, easy profits even on the bearish market or in the bullish market. But we are going to have the bull cycle in 2023, so be prepared. Thank you. Let's go back down to the Aave. So Aave right here, we can see that from the previous updates that I had uploaded, we had the lower highs and the higher lows, right? So eventually, right now, starting from 2022, 1 year and few months before, we are starting a lower high, higher low pattern, in which this is the top trend line, this is the bottom. Now, when to buy Aave? First of all, 87.85, 89. If you remember, we talked about that we need to close above these lines right here. And if we did, we would go and explode, right? But at the end of the day, we had a huge sell pressure over the last few days of the weekly close. And that means that we are still inside the top trend line, which that means Aave can now go and retest the bottom, or from where we are right now, maybe a breakout could be the case, especially if Bitcoin would be going to the 32 to 33,000. If so, then yes, altcoins would have the breakout. Now, you will see that Aave is getting close into the squeeze point. What we are talking about the squeeze point, actually, when we are talking about the squeeze point, it is that time when the volume will get higher, but we have a significant less volume into the weekly scale. So you can see the moving average in the weekly scale, right? It is dropping and dropping and dropping down. This is the moving average line down on your screen, and it is dropping down while we are making higher lows and lower highs. This indicates that potentially we will get a huge strong volume. Is it to the upside or to the downside? Well, the case right now is that, as I talked about this, for me personally, is a triangle that we will break above. Okay, this is what it is for me personally. Some other people would assume I'm going to remove the drawing so I can make this a little bit more clear, okay, because you might be getting a little bit confused with the lines. Someone would argue that this whole thing right here, this whole scenario would be that we are getting a bearish pennant, okay, lower highs, higher lows, after the downtrend, potentially it is a bearish pennant. But for me personally, I do not think that this is the case for Aave, right? Because Aave will be literally going even higher and insanely good. The return of investment that you should be expecting with Aave is at least 300% over the course of 1.5 years, 1 to 2 years, 300 and somewhat percent with a minimized risk, all right? So therefore, I think that Aave will be reaching the 357 even if it doesn't get to its previous all-time high, it will surely go above the 300s. So this is why I'm saying 300%, 4x is the return of investment that with Aave you could be having, right? So potentially we need to see this breakout. If we just close above the lines that we were talking about, 86 to 87 to 90, around there, this is the major resistance level that we are having. Then of course Aave is going to explode, okay? It is going to just explode. This line should be a little bit further down. There we go. This is the correct target. 85 on the weekly scale, right? 86 USDT actually. I will say 86 to 90. All right, just to be sure, just to make sure. Above it, you should be buying. But even if you buy right now, you won't regret it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day and see you soon. Bye.